Before Amplify, I hadn't even held a mic. I started singing, actually trying to sing on a microphone and doing all this stuff. And I feel like it saved me. I had a very, very hard time in my life at the beginning of this year. And without this program or Amplify, I probably wouldn't be here today without this music. Music is therapeutic for me. It helps me process things better than I would be able to without it. I'd never been to a studio. I didn't even know what keys were. I didn't know what the minor or major scale was. I knew nothing. I just had to learn. It's hard work, but in the end it's worth it because you get a gift that you will never forget.
Amplify is a space where we combine musical skill, spiritual growth, and authentic friendship. And we're inviting students to share their stories through songwriting and production. My name's Corbin York. I'm an audio engineer. I'm 20 years old from Lake County, and I'm part of the founding team of Music One.
We're going to play for you our first tune tonight. It's going to be about 4 tunes. And the first tune is called Let's Start What We Have Come Into the Room to Do. Right on. Here goes. 1, 2, 3.
What makes Amplify different from other music programs is we're not just handing kids a guitar and teaching them how to sing. We're working with them to craft their story, songs that come out of joy and pain, and we're helping them do that in a professional environment, from workshops to mentoring and kind of more tailored small group stuff, all the way to a full studio production. Amplify has been providing equipment, space, rehearsal times, and even guest instructors and bringing in industry professionals and things like this that really would be cost prohibitive for the 9 out of 10 of our students, and giving it to them free of charge.
The reason I joined the Amplify program is because I really wanted to form a stronger bond with music in general. It has really changed who I am as a person.
What made me want to join was when I was a kid, I was always drawn to music, maybe one day producing music, and Amplify's really helped me go hands-on.
My name is Grace. I am in 9th grade. What excites me the most about this program is definitely the aspect of going to a studio.
We saw kids who had never held their instrument before play their first song as a band in less than 10 weeks.
Me and my partner, Caliana, we wrote our song in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's hard work to write a song. I have immense respect for people that write now because I knew music was hard to do and stuff, but I didn't know the scope of how hard it is to do music. We worked hard, but we got there in the end, thanks to Amplify.
They learned how to collaborate, how to find God in someone else's story, how to work together in humility, and maybe most of all, how to find God's purpose in their own pain.
Seeing faith intersect with Amplify's program by being able to share a bit of a proclamation of knowing the Creator who created them and discussing how they were made for worship and that their musical giftings were a way to express their relationship to the God who loves them, provided much opportunity for good discussions, questions, and opportunities of expression.
We wrapped up Amplify with a full-day field trip to a pro studio in Oakland. For some of them, it was the first time out of Lake County. For a lot of these students, it was the first time they saw themselves as artists, as creators, with something powerful to say. For all of them, it was the realization of so much effort over the 6-month pilot. It was so cool to see them track vocals and play live instruments. I just watched their stories come alive in the headphones. I remember I was standing there next to the engineers in the booth, and all our jaws were just on the floor. From the first session, we were just blown away by the excellence of the art that these students were creating. It was transformational.
I've changed through Amplify. I've gotten more confident. I went from knowing nothing about guitar or singing to producing my own song and stuff.
I've grown to more love music and understand it better.
And I feel so happy and accomplished for writing my own song.
Amplify has reached kids where they are with the stories they have, helped them identify those stories, and then articulate them, which is a whole journey.
Learning was hard, but I got it explained to me in a way that made it easier to learn. It just clicked.
I wanted to cry because it was just so beautiful. We're all beginners in some types of way, and nobody judges, and you're gonna make a lot of new, great connections with people.
The feeling of writing your own song, it's crazy. The craziest part is probably when you actually sing it and you listen back to the recording and you're like, we did that. Whoa. It's a heady feeling.
This was a pilot. It was super condensed, but it worked. And I think that the proof of concept in these students' stories and experiences and in their songs shows that this is meeting a real need, a felt need, and we could meet that need in a really big way. Having the resources to be able to scholarship the 12 spots for these students, and even to just remove the barriers of entry to purchase equipment and studio time and bring in experts and local teachers to just create this connection point for our whole community, it really just makes this feel like more than a proof of concept, but rather like a charge to make sure that this isn't the last time Amplify happens.
It is one of the most safe environments I've ever been in. No matter where you're at, you're gonna learn something.
It changes so many people's lives. I know at least 15 people that could say the same thing. That's probably something that definitely helped me with my nerves, was realizing we're all learning together. So if we make any mistakes, we've all made the same mistakes.
Without the scholarship component that Amplify brings, 9 out of 10 of these students wouldn't have any ability or means to attend. The real win of this program was the relationship, the friendships that were developed. It was the moments where someone opened up and said, I feel seen, I feel heard. That's what this is really about. Amplifying truth, vulnerability, and hope.